Find a comfortable position with your back upright if possible. Take your time to make any adjustments that you need. Make sure you're comfortable and able to sustain this position for a period of time. Feel free to come into your body to start noticing how you are today, leaving the past and the future behind and noticing the present moment. Tuning into your breath, perhaps take a couple of deep breaths. Allowing the inhalation to nourish you, the exhalation to free you from any toxic energies or unwanted energies. Ensure that your body is relaxed. If you have any areas of chronic tension, feel free to relax them. Coming more and more into your body. And then I invite you to bring your attention into the center of your head. So if you were to draw a line between your forehead and the back of your head, and another line between your left ear and your right ear, the point where those two lines meet is where you'd be focusing on. So bringing your attention into that point at the center of your head. And imagining your consciousness focused on that point. Almost as if your essence is originating from that point or present in that point. Imagine it as a little ball of energy that has the source of who you are. And as that starts to become palpable to you, perhaps you might start imagining that consciousness grow into a larger ball of energy, expanding every millimeter a little bit more until it becomes bigger and you feel it in your whole head. And it continues to expand more, expanding your consciousness further out into your whole body. Feeling your essence in every cell of your body. Getting an energetic sense of who you are, of your divine presence, your highest self, in all of your energy, all over your body. Allowing that to really sink in. Allowing that to be particularly present at the top of your head. Where you allow your cosmic energies to connect with the energies of the universe. You may get a perception of that energy expanding outside of the limits of your body. So feeling your own energy that's in your body expand further out into your subtle bodies. Expanding more and more. And you may experience yourself expanding further out into the room. Feeling your subtle bodies expand. Feeling your energy expand further out and feeling the whole room. And then feel yourself expanding more and more, going upwards. As a ray of light that you are, you expand as if you were lifting. That energy becomes more and more elevated. And you feel it go up. You feel yourself expand into the air. Above this house. Light as air. Expanding further up into the sky. Gently expand more and more your consciousness, going further up. Feeling yourself still connected to yourself and yet being integrated into the cosmic energies that are above. Feeling yourself expanding further into the sky, into the cosmos, until you reach a point where you've expanded out so much that you can see the whole planet under you. Still having a link to the planet, you may even experience seeing that ray of light that connects you to the planet in front of you, and yet behind you, you feel this bigger and wider ray of light that connects you to the whole universe, to the cosmos, to the sacredness of your own soul and the whole universe. And you feel yourself expanding more and being immersed into that ray of light that comes from behind you. So zooming out some more. Expanding further into the galaxy until you can see the whole galaxy in front of you. And yet you still feel held by a wider universe from behind. Continue to expand, to zoom out further until you feel many galaxies in front of you. And yet you're still held by something larger than yourself. And at one point, as you expand further out, the physical material universe is in front of you, and yet there's still more subtle realms that hold you. And as you start expanding into those realms, you notice that you are limitless, boundaryless, you are infinite. You are a part of a greater whole and connected to every single particle of that whole. You are equal to everything that's around you. You are creator and you are created. You are contained and you contain. You are safe and you provide safety. You are held and you provide holding. You are everything and you are nothing. You are beyond time and beyond space into the eternal wholeness. You are part of that wholeness and you are that wholeness. And in that wholeness, you can feel everything else too. And you know that it's a part of you. Allow this state of consciousness to be present. To integrate your being. Allow the stillness to be here. In a stillness that is vibrating, in a vibration that's still. Allow yourself to be in your divine, to become aware of the divinity that you are, of what you bring into the world, And you may notice what it is that you want to bring into the world now. What are your gifts? What are you bringing from this divine self, from this connection with your highest self in the universe? Take a moment for that to materialize within your own soul, what you're bringing back with you. So once you've connected with what you want to bring, I invite you to ensure that you carry it with you somehow. And you can now look in front of you with your eyes closed and imagine or see, visualize that ray of light that is connecting you to the physical realities. Highlighting the path home. So follow that light, that ray of light that leads back into this agglomerate of galaxies. Start traveling it, coming closer to the galaxies. Finding our own galaxy, continuing to travel forward. Till you see planets and find planet Earth. Continuing to travel through that light. You start descending through the atmosphere, descending through the sky, coming closer and closer to the earth. Eventually bringing your consciousness closer to where we are, this house, materializing that consciousness more and more until you find yourself in this room, and eventually bringing all of your consciousness into your own body through the top of the head, and allowing that to be present while still holding on to your gifts and what you're bringing. And when you've fully arrived in your body, allow yourself to place those gifts in one or more places in your body, like seeds. Planting those gifts inside of your body so that they grow, so that you can grow them in your life, nourishing them, nourishing yourself, so that you may nourish others, so that you may water them, give them love, allow them to flourish. Allow that energy to be present in your whole body. See how that's changed your structure. Integrate these new energies that you've brought with yourself. And I invite you now to bring your attention back into the head. To that point right in the middle of the head. Reaching that stillness that you'd previously found outside. Knowing that what was outside is also inside of you. And now I invite you to start bringing your attention to your more physical existence, to your body, noticing the points of contact between the body and the floor, temperature of the air. You may notice some micro movements caused by the breath, perhaps on your belly or chest. Preparing ourselves to come gently into this reality where there's an environment around us, other things in the room, just bridging the internal with the external. However you'd like to do that, perhaps you have a preference, perhaps you like to create some small movements or stretch a little, or perhaps you'd like to really gently start opening your eyes. And in your own time, finding a way to open your eyes fully and come back into the room.